my wonderful Scorpios. Welcome to your 2018 forecast tarot reading. I'm looking forward to sharing the energy of the cards and a look at a card for each of the months in 2018. I think it's a great way to kind of look at perhaps some of the things that that may be coming up for you, some insights, and all of it is so that you can make this an absolutely awesome new year. So I wanted to thank you all for your comments, for joining me here on YouTube, for liking my videos and subscribing. It's just so wonderful to be able to connect with you this way. So I'm going to draw the 12 cards, but the thing that happened this month is I got a bit behind, and so I actually did your January reading before I did the forecast reading. And so the first card that came out is really the card that I'm going to show as the card for January for 2018. And this was the Nine of Wands. And it's an awesome card, an awesome beginning to the new year. So I'll go over that with you a bit in a moment, but I wanted to be able to pull the other cards first, and then we could kind of look at overall what the cards have to say for you for January. If you haven't seen your January tarot reading, I'll have a description and a link in below that you'll be able to access it and take a look at it. So let's see what other cards come up for you. I'm going to move the camera down so you can see the cards as they come up, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the energy of each of the cards. So let me just pull this down. And we've got January starting off with the Nine of Wands. And I'm going to pull the cards for the first half of the year and then the second half of the year. So let's just take a look and see what else we've got. Okay. So what else is going on for Scorpio in 2018? Here's February, March, April, move these along, May, and June. Oh, and then I'm going to shuffle them again because I like to do that partway through the year. So that's the first 6 months of 2018. Let's take a look. July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, so we've got 12 cards and some overall energy that that'll help you to. These are all going to give you some insights into this new year and some things that you can do to be prepared and to really make the most of the new year. So the first card was the Nine of Wands. You have the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups. You move into July with the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and 12, one of the major arcana cards. And so the overall energy here that I see for you in 2018 is some real movement, Scorpio. We'll start off and get more detail into the energy at the beginning of the year in January, but really there's a shift for you, a search, things that you've been looking for, opportunities for you to celebrate, for joy and happiness, definitely an emotional upswing and happiness here. Starting off in July, maybe something that's wearing you down a bit, but quickly switched over, so you'll get some insights, I'm sure, into moving that into the Eight of Pentacles, which is more about abundance and wellness, that kind of area. Opportunities for growth, recognizing when it's time to take some downtime. maybe being delayed a bit with something, and reflection, and being able to let go and really move into things that really bring you joy. So overall, there's some amazing energy here that helps you to really embrace 2018 and make it an amazing year. And I'm just gonna look at each of these cards in just a little bit more detail to give you some insights on how you would be able to use this energy and really embrace 2018 and make sure that you're following a path that is connected to what you want to be doing with your life, that you're following your own dreams and making those things come true. So the nice thing is January, as I said, you can take a look at the reading for January. Will be in the description below, but you've got the energy of the Nine of Wands, and Wands is about being connected to your spirit, to your own soul, to your authentic self. And you can see the table behind her is all set, and it really is an indication that you've been working hard to get to where you are. And so 2018 and starting off at the new year, you've got this amazing energy of being where you are meant to be and being able to really step into your own. You can see that she's sort of holding her wand out, and the energy and light is just beaming from it. And so there's going to be an opportunity for you to let your light shine in January, an opportunity for you to make sure you're connected to your own hopes and dreams. The energy of the wand is very much connected to the element of fire. It's connected to your creative energy. It's connected to your authentic self. And so, you know, in terms of starting off the new year, this is a great way to do that, is by embracing exactly what you want to be doing, and feeling the support and recognizing that it's time for you to do that. It's time for you to let your light shine. So you're starting off with that energy around you, and that's leading you into February, and you've got the Six of Swords. So probably some reflection that's been done, some things that have that came up for you. There's some energy in February that there's still something missing, that there's something in particular that you would like to have in your life. It may be in terms of a new position. It may be in terms of learning. Swords are often connected to our thinking mind. So there may be an opportunity for you to take a course. There may be something that really you've been thinking about for some time. And February, the energy of the Six of Swords is going to really help you to do that. March, you've got the Four of Pentacles. And Pentacles is connected to our physical world. So it's your home, your finances, your job, your health. And this card in particular is often reflective of possessions and sort of hiding them away. And you know, in this particular case in 2018, I have a sense that there's someone that that is in your life that is very much that way and is having an impact on what's going on for you. And it's going to be something that you're going to be able to make some changes on and make some decisions on. So there may be an opportunity for you to assist in opening things up, so things aren't so kept so close, and that doesn't mean that it's an open door to spending money, but it does mean that perhaps that deep focus and never willing to let go of the purse strings is something that's not really helpful. So just some indication of something that might come up in March there. And I know these cards, when we do the monthly readings, will really bring some clarification to the other cards that come up. So in April, you've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is emotional. Cups are very much connected to our feelings, and the Three of Cups is about making time to celebrate with friends, being with people that you can be yourself with, and finding the joy in that. And sometimes you need to be reminded that that's something important. So instead of saying focused in one particular area, you're getting some encouragement in this month to take some downtime and really, really have some fun. Make some time to be with friends, and really allow yourself to just relax and enjoy that. The next month you've got the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is about moving past hard times. So this is, this is actually a very positive card. You can see that she's got this strong foundation of the wall behind her and her truth. And so for you, Scorpio, this is going to be a month where you recognize that those things that have been very difficult in the past are behind you. So there'll be something in this month that really allows you to recognize that and continue to move forward. So, that's really about things improving. When you get to the tens, it's time to take that next step, and the Ten of Swords is very much that case. So that's really headed in the right direction, and you move from that into the Nine of Cups. And you can see she's sort of leaning over the table, and there's this wonderful glow outside behind the arch, and this magic coming out of the cup. And so this is very much about joy. It's about emotions. It's about sharing them and feeling very open. So some opportunities in that month for that real sharing and feeling connected to that. July, you've got the Five of Pentacles, and it looks like, maybe a situation where you're not being appreciated, where perhaps you're feeling a bit down. And this is going to be all about finding what it is in that month that's going to help to lift your wings and take you out of that situation. The really awesome thing about that is the card that followed it directly after that was the Eight of Pentacles, which is moving from this position of depleted to abundance. And so, it's really a strong movement forward, and something to look forward to. The Eight of Pentacles, you can see she's sort of standing in front of the doorway. There's this feeling of harvest, and that is always a time where there's things to feel grateful for, and really this is about this sense of wellness. When I talk about pentacles being in terms of, jobs and finances, your health, your home, this card in particular is about a sense of wellness, and it's in all of those areas. So it's very much about security and opportunity there. So really, really positive. The next month you've got the Sun, and so you're moving from this into this energy of the Sun where there's further growth and opportunity. And the Sun is something that is really important. It helps us to, it helps everything to grow. It lights up the after night, it lights up the day. It is something we can count on. And so you've got some really strong energy in the cards that have come before this, and the Sun here, recognizing that there's opportunity for growth and for things to expand. Okay, so definitely positive energy. And it's interesting because you move past that and getting really excited and moving forward, and so you're going to get a sense that this is, I get a real feeling that this month is going to be one that sort of really pushes you forward. And the next month you're sort of being asked to kind of recognize that some things may take just a little bit longer. Okay, so a little bit of patience in the month of October. The nice thing about snowstorms and this card is that this is temporary. So obviously these things, these growth and opportunities, you may need a little bit of patience in that month. You move from that into having the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. And this is very much about reflection and seeing where you're at. The cards in your pentacles that were previous to this, moving into the Eight of Pentacles, where you've got that sense of abundance and wellness. This is just, you know, coming towards the end of the year and it being a great time to take stock. Recognizing, you know, all of the things that you have and where you're at. So it's a very a reflective card. So November is going to be a month for you to be able to do that, and you move into December with this really strong energy of being able to let go. The interesting part about these is that you're starting off the beginning of the year and stepping into and recognizing all of your gifts and letting your light shine, and at the end of the year there's something else that's going to be something that's come up that you're really going to find the energy to just let go. It just doesn't serve you and you're ready to continue to move on. So you've got some real movement in 2018. I see some really exciting opportunities, some joy, some opportunity for sharing, and a new year that can bring you a lot of happiness. I really hope that you enjoyed the reading. As I said, there'll be a link below that you can go to the January reading, and each month I will use the card that came up for that month to provide additional sort of clarification on the cards that come up, things that are going to help you to make the most of the year. Thanks for joining me, and have an absolutely fabulous 2018. Take care. Bye-bye for now.